Welcome to highlights of the 2026 City of London Nocturne. The UK's only UCI Pro Criterium would take place with the historic London Financial District as its backdrop, finishing near the Royal Exchange. The atmosphere on the start line felt like a true renaissance for major city centre criterium racing on UK soil, with huge crowds lining the course. The moment the flag dropped, any sense of ceremony vanished as the peloton was thrown into the rigours of the technical 1.3km loop. Right from the gun, Dutch rider Lavenu dictated terms from the front. Her AG Insurance Soudal development squad clearly crossed the channel with a clear goal in mind, the top step of the podium. Under her relentless tempo, the main field was instantly strung out into a fragile line. By lap 4, the pace eased, and the British national champion, Kate Richardson, decided to test her rival, launching a massive turn of speed that threw an already struggling peloton into further disarray. This acceleration triggered an immediate response from the race favourites, putting riders like Megan Barker and Zan Kreis directly into the mix, amongst others. The physical layout of this course offers the riders no respite whatsoever, navigating a series of relentless, tight 90-degree turns between the Bank of England and St Paul's requires absolute concentration. As the clock ticked past the halfway point, Hansling Alba Development RT threw down their gauntlet. Beth Morrow delivered a punishing acceleration past the finish line, capitalising on the groundwork laid earlier by Richardson. However, it was the aftermath of Morrow's aggression that played a deciding factor. A high-speed tangle within the tightly packed field caused a fracture in the peloton. 9 riders safely bypassed the incident, while the delayed remnants of the peloton were forced to scramble to mount a chase. On a layout this tight, fighting back from such a deficit is a monumental task. This newly formed league group boasted a formidable blend of continental prestige and elite domestic talent. AG Insurance were beautifully positioned with Lavenu and Bentveld, Hansling Alba matched them with Richardson and Isabel Sharp, while Das Hutchinson were represented by the duo of Yeoman and Lucy Lee. Megan Barker, Zoe Roach and Peggy Knox completed the elite 9-rider move. With multiple outfits holding a numerical advantage, this breakaway possessed all the ingredients to go the distance. Behind them, the experienced Joe Tindley marshalled the chasing bunch with an incredibly gutsy effort, dragging the gap down to just a handful of seconds at the 40-minute mark. Ultimately though, the bridge proved just out of reach. With a mere 3 laps remaining, Leonie Bentveld selflessly took the wind at the front, committing entirely to a team lead-out role. The Dutch rider executed a masterful pull through the dying stages, ensuring the breakaway would contest a high-speed sprint finish. And I'll leave you with the commentators to take you through the final lap.
By the AG Insurance Soudal team, wise to it, just about everybody within this group, and they're compressing. I don't think they're pushing on as hard as they can, which means that this gap is just starting to close ever so slightly, and it looks like teammates from the Hansling team have now decided that they want to go for their own places, quite frankly, because as we are on our final lap here, why not indeed push into the gap to get yourself a good finish, knowing of course that Katie Richardson has got a great chance of pushing on into this one, and she gets out of the saddle and she just powers into it. Megan Barker is now trying to get herself into position. She's down there in the grey, just giving herself a little bit of a clear sight inside on the barriers. Time's running out for anyone to get themselves into more than a modest position, and suddenly Megan Barker is on the wheel here of Katie Richardson. Brian, this is hell for leather at the moment.
Yeah, that's exciting. AG Insurance riding 1-2 now, and you know, I think they have to be very careful now because it's very technical into the finish. You have to take this one on from the front, and Kate Richardson is right up there, but I think she's left it a little bit too late now.
Oh. I think she might have done. Time's running out, and it looks like it's going to be the Soudal crew that are going to get here. 500 metres to go, a little bit less than that right now by the looks of things, and it's the swoops and turns. Oh, Kate Richardson really put a lot of investment into that. It's going to be the sprint for the line. Richardson's going to go dead center. Oh my goodness.
Thank you for watching our highlights of the City of London Nocturne. Don't forget to like, subscribe and join us next time.